Yes, so I did this thing last year for the Ukraine appeal, and I was known as Johnny Shiver for quite a while on Facebook Live, which my daughter introduced me to quite a few years ago. And I released this song, "And the Grass Won't Paint a Mine," which is an old Elvis Presley record. And my friend Rob McVeigh said, "Why don't you release it on DistroKid?" So I laughed at him and said, "I'm 56, this is ridiculous." He goes, "No, look at Tom Jones." So basically we released this song on DistroKid, "And the Grass Won't Paint a Mind," which is on Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, and YouTube. And anyway, I put this song on, and it went all around the world. I mean, it raised a lot of money for Ukraine appeal as well. But it raised an awful amount of money. Yeah, I mean, it all started way back when I used to stand in front of the mirror with my brush, singing to Elvis Presley songs. And then in 1980, Joe Longthorne walked across the stage on Search for a Star, and he was doing impersonations, and that started me off doing impersonations of Elvis Presley, Tom Jones, and people like that. I did get bullied terribly at school, and they used to threaten to beat me up if I didn't do an Elvis Presley song for them. I'd always dreamed of being a star, always dreamed of being a celebrity, and so in 1990, I'd had enough of the bullying. I'd had enough of everything. So basically, I decided to leave Maltby and make my fame and fortune elsewhere and become a Butlins Redcoat. So I applied for this job to become a Butlins Redcoat, and I went down to Butlins, and they found out I could sing, and then Tony Murphy found out I could do Elvis Presley and Tom Jones, and so they put me in this on stage in Reds, and I was doing this Tom Jones thing. And I was singing and doing Tom Jones, going, "It's not unusual to be loved by anyone." Okay. This young girl, obviously had a bit to drink, came running to the front of the stage. She's now my wife, by the way, 33 years later. And then all of them just swamped to the front of the stage, screaming and everything. And my manager was in that night, and he said, "Gary, you've done amazing. I'm going to put you in the Gaiety with Bucks Fizz tomorrow, and I want you to do that act." And so thanks to Ali, my wife, that I got, I got that. And I mean, we had a few problems. I won't go into that, but we came back from Butlins, and we set up a marriage and everything, and we got married, and I did a few bits and bobs here and there. I did a show called Return to Forbidden Planet, where I played Prospero. I played Kaniki in Greece. I also played Danny one night when the lead went sick, so I got to play Danny in Greece. I also played Max in Cabaret. I've been on Emmerdale in a scene where we're all at a party. An extra, and I've been an extra on Cat and Alfie's wedding as well in EastEnders. So that was brilliant. That was really good. We had a few problems here still, and my life wasn't brilliant. So I had to go through a court case battle with my brother-in-law Michael. And I had to look after him. I had to take care of him because his father, we won't go into it, but he was abusive. It sort of played around with my health. But my singing was going to take off again in 2019. But my father, who had been sick for 5 years with heart failure, he was taken really ill, and he died, unfortunately. And I was just about to go back on the road with Neil Grant, in Blackpool and sing and everything. And, well, it's cut a long story short, I got Meniere's. The stress affected me, and it affected my balance. So I was falling all over the place, and I was like I was drunk. So unfortunately, I'm classed as disabled now with a blue badge. But this new thing, this new song, and The Grass Won't Pay No Mind, suddenly went all around the world. And then people started buying my records because I put more and more records out. I did Fame and Fortune. And as you rightly said, you've looked on Spotify and you've looked on Amazon Tidal, Deezer. And it's been fantastic for me. I mean, as you can see, there's that up there. And then there's this award that I got in from Germany. For my boy, so it's been absolutely superb, and I'm having a really great time now, and I just wanted to do this to show people out there that at 57 years of age, which I am, your dreams can't stop. I know I put my dreams away in my drawer, but I've had a lot of help, a lot of from Christy, Ali's sister-in-law. Who has been telling her friends all about me. Now, Ben, one of her friends, he was a tremendous help to me during my mental illness period, where he was training to be a psychiatrist. And he was fantastic. He started watching all my videos, which are on YouTube, 364 of them. And then he started listening to my albums on Spotify. And then there was Shirley and Stuart. And Christy told them about me, and then they wanted signed photos of me. So I started doing signed photos. This year, which has been absolutely fantastic, I've done my first real album, and it's Eyes Are the Windows to the Soul. It's my first real album, and it's been fantastic. And I just want to say to everybody out there, there is never too late. You can do it. And here today on Look North, I want to just say, it's been fantastic. It's been a fantastic year. Even though you've got illnesses, don't let it break you down. Just strive to do something and be amazing, like I've done. I've just gone so far. I mean, just to give you a blast of one of the songs that I do, and I hope this is okay with Look North. So, fame and fortune, how lucky they can be, with a touch of your lips on mine, makes me feel like a king. Your kind of love is a treasure I hold. So I just wanted to say to you all, you out there in Yorkshire TV land, and in Nottingham and wherever you are, and you're seeing this is Johnny Shiver for Look North. Thank you.